White flag raised, underway. This is the 4-year-old Geldings Maiden, kindly sponsored by Goffs UK. A warm favourite of this contest is Ghost Hunter, who in the white and black chevrons is prominent as they go now to the first of the 14 fences. Also up there is one of the greys, Professor Clump, on the inside, and they all appear to have got over fence number 1. So on settling down, Ghost Hunter, followed by Professor Clump and the Kingpin. They are 2 and 3. After this group, also not too far off the pace, is Paul Tobin's runner, which is Share the Knowledge in the hands of James Murphy. And Share the Knowledge has now moved up to share the lead with Ghost Hunter. They go on by 2 lengths. Pulling his way into 3rd place there is the Dawn in the white jacket. And then sitting down the inside is the Steel Grey, which is Professor Clump. So they come along now into the home straight to be faced by the first of a line of 3 fences. And as they rise at this one, if anything, it was Share the Knowledge who's landed in front there. So Share the Knowledge and Ghost Hunter draw the field along, followed in 3rd place now by the Dawn, who's moved through into that position. 4th, as they take this next fence in the red colours and moving up a few places there, is Amaran Diamond. One who got that wrong but survived the mistake was Nothing to Do with You. So they come now to number 4, and over that one goes in front Share the Knowledge. So Share the Knowledge just with a small lead from Ghost Hunter. They're 1 and 2. The Dawn is next up with Amaran Diamond. Then there's about 2 lengths to find in 5th position, Nothing to Do with You, who's followed by Professor Clump, who was prominent earlier, now has dropped back to midfield. He in turn is followed by the Kingpin. And then you got Mick Goff's runner, which is Fortunate Man, also settled there towards mid-pack. After that one, you got Holokia. And the 3 then at the tail of the field are the Raiders from East Galway, or South East Galway, that is. John Staunton's runner, the Old Bog Road, and the 2 for Derek O'Connor's yard, Jasmine de Grugy in the white cap, and the green cap at the back of the field there was No Mean Feat. They've taken 5 fences and no casualties to date, as they're all jumping well enough. And Ghost Hunter now has been joined by the Dawn, who's pulled its way through to share the lead. Close up then in the 3rd position on the outside remains Share the Knowledge as they approach the 5th fence. So at this one, Ghost Hunter, the Dawn, they go on 1 and 2. Share the Knowledge is back in the 3rd spot now. Professor Clump put in a good jump to go into 4th. The Kingpin, the 2nd of the Steel Grey horses. That one is in the purple jacket for Brian Dunleavy in 5th place, followed then by Amaran Diamond, the runner for James Motherway. Next up then towards the mid-pack on the inside sits Mikey Sweeney aboard Fortunate Man, and he in turn then is followed by Nothing to Do with You, who's lost a few places. And then the 4 then at the tail of the field include the Old Bog Road, Holokia, alongside Jasmine de Grugy, and then a break of a few lengths to No Mean Feat, who whips them in. They're heading towards halfway in this 4-year-old Geldings Maiden, sponsored by Goffs UK, and as they come over the next one, we have a new leader because Mikey O'Connor has gone to the front aboard the Dawn. So the Dawn racing for the Liam Burke team is in front. Ghost Hunter remains close up in 2nd down the inside. Coming to this fence then in 3rd place is Amaran Diamond, and then Professor Clump, now losing its place back to about 5th, is Share the Knowledge. So with 6 fences to jump, it's the Dawn at this one, landing alongside Ghost Hunter. So the order with a circuit to go, the Dawn and Ghost Hunter 1 and 2. Share the Knowledge has come back up to take 3rd place from Amaran Diamond. And then handy in 5th place is Professor Clump, who's travelling nicely in company with the Kingpin. Those 2 greys are going well. After these, you got in about 7th and 8th places, Nothing to Do with You and Fortunate Man. And then there's another 2.5 lengths to Holokia, who is followed by the Old Bog Road. And then you got Jasmine de Grugy last of the main pack, and 25 lengths then to the tailed off No Mean Feat. 5 out. The Dawn by half a length approaching it. With the Ghost Hunter, that's how they come away from the fence. The Dawn and the Ghost Hunter are 1 and 2. They're being followed about 4 lengths then back by Share the Knowledge, who's just heading the next group, along with Professor Clump, who continues to travel well in company with the Kingpin. And then making some ground there in the all-yellow jacket is the Old Bog Road for Owen Man and John Staunton. 4 out, and at this one, it's the Dawn, who jumped a bit out to his right there. He lands in company with Ghost Hunter. So Ghost Hunter And Chris O'Donovan are now just upping the ante as they leave the back straight, half a mile to cover. And Ghost Hunter has established a lead of 3 lengths on the Dawn, still held together in third place with every chance as Professor Clump. Fortunate Man has improved into a share of fourth with the Kingpin, and this group of 5 have gone on by a few lengths from Old Bog Road. Amron Diamond is now weakening and then held together about 8th, 12 lengths down, but staying on is Jasmine de Groogie. They turn for home. The Dawn is a length off the leader, and that new leader as they swing in towards the third last fence is Ghost Hunter. So Ghost Hunter, Chris O'Donovan, goes on from Professor Clump down the outside. Coming home with his effort now is Fortunate Man as the Dawn weakens. So it's Ghost Hunter taken on by Fortunate Man, and then just in behind is Professor Clump. Here's the second last, and there's a half a length between Ghost Hunter and on the outside. Here comes Fortunate Man now. He eases up alongside and goes to the front for Mikey Sweeney. It's Fortunate Man with his ears pricked at the last. He's gone on from Ghost Hunter, who's trying to come back at him. They're clear from Professor Clump, and as they race now up to the last 50 yards, this is one for Mick Goff's team as Mikey Sweeney steers home. Number 29, Fortunate Man, to get the better of Ghost Hunter. They drew clear from Professor Clump. Fourth and ever nearer was Jasmine de Groogie, and then back in fifth was the Dawn. The Kingpin weakened over the last half mile to be sixth, and then last of 7 completing was the Old Bog Road.
The result of the second race: first number 29, second number 30, third number 7. Number 4 was Ford. 29, 37. Number 4 was Ford. The distances were 2 lengths, 12 lengths and 9 lengths. 2 lengths, 12 lengths and 9 lengths.